fam 305. Yes, we live. The fam 305. Take a ride. The fam 305. Yes, all night. The fam 305. Let's get right. The fam 305. Sit back and take a ride. The fam 305. Let Guru pick your mind. The fam 305. Mama G ready all the time. The fam 305. K-Dub sniping on the right. The fam 305. Dre talking ish all night. The fam 305. Like, share, and subscribe. The fam 305. The fam 305. The fam 305. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Here's your host for tonight for the Fam 305 podcast.
Yeah, that's horrible when people don't come. That's the worst. No pa tanto.
All right, everybody, this is the Fam 305, episode 114. We are back. We've been away for a little bit, but we got a very special episode and a very special guest. We got our usual people here. We got Dre. What's up, Dre?
Yo.
What are you choking on something?
My bad. I was drinking my beer. Yo, what's up? What's up, y'all?
What up?
Y'all caught me mid drink.
Mid-drink. As long as you're not choking on that drink. Oh, we got K-Dub. What's up, K-Dub?
What up, guys? What up? How's everybody's weekend? Everybody's night going so far?
And so far, so good. And then, obviously, Mama G, as of now, I don't think she's going to be joining us tonight. She's very busy. You know how she is. But we do have in her place, we have a very special guest. We have our boy, Chuy, Big Chuy from Arizona. What's up, man?
What up? What up? Thanks, guys, for having me on. I'm excited.
We are excited, too.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited, too. I might be a little aroused. I'm going to be honest right now.
Oh, wait a second. I thought you were aroused from that girl you were talking about earlier. Now you're getting aroused? Okay, all right.
I'm just really excited. I just can't control myself right now.
It's not full blown, right? But just like chub.
Yeah, it's half chub. Half chub. And it's nowhere near full blown, but half chub.
Okay. All right. Well, we were talking about watching porn in the bathroom earlier before we just started, so
Lord,
maybe that got you going. So
maybe I did think of something in that moment. Yeah.
Have you ever done that, guys, where you like mistakenly look, I'm not gonna, shit happens. You're on the phone and maybe you had a page open and you happen to slip it and. Has it ever happened to you guys? Like, shit!
Or forget to close it. You're like, went back up. Oh shit! Where? Oh, fuck.
You go to show somebody. Hey, look at. Oh fuck yeah! Oh.
Wait. Give me a second.
Yeah. Hold on.
That did happen to a coworker of mine. On Facebook, you click on a link and it'll take you to spam. Like, you want a free iPhone and you can't get out of it.
Right.
And he's like, Chuy, how the fuck do I get out of here? And I'm like, keep hitting the back button, and then the little X pops up, and you could exit the tab. And so I did it, and then he had all kinds of tabs open in the background, and it was Pornhub, and it was like 3 dudes smacking a girl. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And he wasn't shy about it. He's like, hey, look, Chuy, check it out. And I'm like, oh.
This was just something crazy.
It's like, dude, did you just watch this before? Like,
send me the link, bro.
This was some guy action. Like, oh shit, I didn't know you were into this. Oh damn, I didn't know, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but didn't get that from you.
Like bear with cub or something.
Right.
Pornhub, man. I haven't used that in years. But okay, to each their own.
I was on it the other night, and I was bored. After I was done, I went to the comments, and people are like,
"Oh, you look at the comments, huh?" Yeah, you just
somebody was like, "Did the guy get lipo on his stomach?" And somebody's like, "Yeah, he did." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Would they be having?
What is going on?
It's
What
like
episode was
Facebook
this?
of fucking Pornhub or like Instagram. They're just having conversation.
Yeah,
Right.
One new notification
Yeah.
at Pornhub.com.
Yeah, no, it's like when they put on those memes and shit. They put the memes on, and the most funniest shit is the comments. It's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the cherry on top.
For real.
Yeah.
So Chuy, real quick before we get started on our show today, I definitely want to advertise your podcast and your different channels. Because so if you could just please tell us where we can find you, so people that like you, like, man, this guy is awesome. Bro. Where can we find you on all the different social media and podcasts and all that?
Oh yeah, thanks, man. It's available on most major platforms. You know, you got your Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, you know, at YouTube as well. Even though I'm like way behind on my videos, been slacking. But you know, as for the audio, you can find it anywhere you find your favorite podcast and social media. I'm on Facebook, Screaming Chuy Show. Same thing for Twitter, you know, Screaming Chuy Show. Try and stay active. You know how it is, bro. It's a grind, man.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yeah.
agree.
Oh yeah.
We've been slowing up the last, I would say, last couple months, probably after the New Year's. It's just been things have been going on with all of us and all our lives, and we were really going hardcore last year, but things kind of slowed down. So, you know, we understand the grind, and what's your content as far as what do you like your podcast, your videos? What are you bringing? Because I remember seeing one episode you guys are talking about the different foods in Arizona, and your episodes get pretty crazy. So tell us a little bit about what you do and why people should listen to your podcast and your videos and also videos.
Yeah, thanks, man. I would call it a variety show. Because I get bored easily. I can't just stick to one theme. And I know you guys understand. You guys cover a variety of topics as well. So sometimes I'll do like interviews. I have some celebrities, sometimes other podcasters. Sometimes I have my friends on, and I call that Friday Night Funkery. Like we just drink and just bullshit. Those get really fucking wild. I've had some foodie episodes where like local restaurants they hook me up with food, and I did some reviews. Sometimes I do conspiracies, just like crazy fucking topics. You know, everything and anything.
Yeah, I remember hearing one. I forget which one it was, but you had somebody on, and like me and Dre. I don't think Dre's heard him, but like, yeah, I don't know who you were talking to, but man, I was like, damn, you guys are talking about some interesting stuff. So we're definitely dig that stuff.
Love it. You know, those stoner conversations where talk about conspiracies and then it gets fucking really deep, yo. You're like, what? How did we get
Oh
here?
yeah. That's the best. That's the best ones. You know. That's the shit that you know you can't make up. You know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You dive in deep, and you know go down to the bottom rabbit hole.
Get all Alex Jones. The government, you know, they're making the frogs dead.
Yes, Alex Jones.
I jumped out the bush on them.
I mean, going back to Chuy's show, I've listened to a lot. When I was driving doing Amazon. I listened to a lot of podcasts, and a lot of his episodes are good. I've listened to where he is doing interviews for authors to former actors. I mean, nice. My favorite one was when he interviewed the dude that was in the old Superman movie. I can't remember his name right now, but I listened to that one. You remember that one, Chuy?
Yeah. Oh fuck, I'm trying to think of his name, dude. I can't believe I fucking forgot his name.
And then he says supposedly there's a movie in the works that he's gonna come back. So he's gonna be in the new, I guess, in a new Superman movie or something.
Next Superman.
Yeah. So
is that the black Superman? Because I heard they're trying to make one now with a Superman's black or something.
There's like another thing saying that they're gonna bring back an old Superman actor. I forgot his name right now, but it's from the show Smallville. I don't know if you guys were into it. Like that,
what? I used to watch that show.
Yeah, he's gonna come back. So I don't know. Maybe he's connected to that, or I don't know.
Yeah, it was Jack O'Halloran.
Yes,
he was one of the main villains in the original Superman and the second one.
Yep.
And it's actually funny because a lot of the like former actors or celebrity guests, you know, I try not to talk about controversial stuff. I just, you know, I try to talk about their career or their passions, whatever they want to talk about. But sometimes they'll go into conspiracies, and I'm like, oh, hell yes.
I think he did say something too. I remember that.
That's exactly where he went. Jack O'Halloran, he started talking about this whole bullshit going on with the government and Rona, how they're like trying to take advantage. And he just went off, dude, on a rant.
Did he also? I think he also talked about like messing with like the mafia or something back in the day. Like,
He was involved in the.
He was
mafia.
involved. Yeah, he was involved in all that. Yeah,
He was a
pretty
champion boxer too, and that's how he got into acting because they're like, "Hey, you're a big motherfucker. You want to act?"
interesting.
And but I think his mafia ties affected his boxing career.
Oh, really? Well, the mafia will affect you in a lot of different ways, depending on how deep you're in and who you know.
Right?
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful dealing with mafia.
Hey, and in your guys' show, man, I listen to your guys' show a lot, and I gotta say, I love the episodes when you guys are out somewhere at a bar. And you're like the drinks and the glasses and the ambient background. I feel like I'm there with you guys,
Yeah.
That's that magic with the mic, man. When I bring out the microphone and we are out there, bro, I love it. I love it. Yeah,
serious. That mic is fucking good, bro. Because Chuy, if you would be there, the mic is in the middle of our table, and we're walking around, we're talking shit, we're ordering drinks, and that shit picks up everything. It's amazing.
It sounds good. It really does. I feel like I'm there, and you guys are talking about bullshitting. Just with a girl, or something happened at work, or conspiracies. Like it's awesome.
Yeah, the last one we did was pretty good, and then obviously the second half got a little heated. We had a little cat fight between two women, but it was we had a good time. For the most part, I do love doing those because we all get to meet up. A lot of times we're recording these podcasts from separate locations, so it's not really, you're not in front of someone. But those, we're all together and we're drinking. The drinks are flowing and people are just wilding out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That those episodes, like, it sums up your show, like the fam. All you guys together right there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's what we try to do. That's what we try to do, Chuy. And thank you for saying that because we are a fam. And I always tell my people, welcome to the fam. It's your fam. You listen to us, everybody's fam. You're part of the fam now. You're our connected fam now. So, we're joining. Although you've been with us before, we did an episode. I think we did one. Last year? One time, I think we did one, guys.
You guys were faded, bro.
Oh yeah, we were fucked up.
Shit, I remember that. That's when they were doing the fucking TikTok dancing. This is at Dre's house. This is at Dre's house.
Yes. Yeah, remember? And my neighbor came out and yelled at us and everything.
Jesus.
She was pregnant. She was pregnant though, so it was kind of just.
We gave her a break. I mean, I felt bad. I went the next day and gave her cookies and shit. I don't want no pregnant lady after me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Oh shit, that's the worst, bro.
I don't want no fucking pregnant lady drama, fucking karma. You know what I mean?
Nope.
With the peace offering, the cookies.
That's right. I'm like, here's a whole pack of sugar cookies. Get it. I'm sorry.
I remember,
don't hurt me.
Keep the peace.
I remember that night Guru was staring at the computer and it was like, damn, my brother's fucked up.
I was tired, man. I don't know what, man. I remember that was a long night. Because we had recorded at a restaurant, and then we went to Dre's and we recorded some more, and then we did that TikTok, and we had been drinking, taking shots. So by the time you got on there, we were like, I know I was spent because I'm an old guy now. I'm not young like Kato, but man,
I'm getting up there, bro. I'm feeling it now. I'll have like 2 drinks and I'm like, I'm tired.
Shit, how old are you now, Kato?
I'm 29. I'm 29, man.
Sure, how old are you?
I just turned 34.
Okay, so so we got 2 young bucks. Late 20s, mid 30s, and then of course Dre, you are now pushing 40. He's not even answering. He didn't want to answer.
He's over here taking pictures.
My bad.
He's taking pictures and shit.
My bad. No. I wish I was pushing 40. I already pushed past 40. I'm gonna be 42 this year.
He's how old? 42.
Yeah. 42. I'm gonna be 42 this year.
Okay, so you're good. You could always invert it and say you're 24. So
that's right. Yeah, I wish. My knees don't tell me that though.
Your knees? Oh well. Yeah.
I wake up and it's like 2 gunshots. I'm like, oh, well, let's go, guys.
Like you're back in the hood.
Yeah, I'm like, who's shooting? Oh no, it's just my knees, dog. Don't worry about it.
Watch my piso.
I'm telling you, man, shit just doesn't work. Our minds are young, all of us, but our bodies, no, our bodies are telling us totally different things. Like, nah, you're old, motherfucker.
My body's telling me no. No, it's in my mind. My mind's telling me
My mind.
no. My body's telling me yeah.
As long as
What?
you still
Like
get
your
it
mom-
up, bro, you're young.
Yeah,
Hey, I still
I
feel.
guess. Okay, I'll take that.
I still feel like
Yeah.
I'm 21, bro. Like, I
Hey,
don't know.
listen.
Really?
Mentally, I'm like in my 20s still.
Yo,
my early 20s.
You are in your
think I-
20s, motherfucker.
in my early 20s.
Oh, okay.
Learn how to listen.
Man.
Open
I had
your
a-
ears, old man.
I had a talk with an older one of my OGs, like an older cat, and he had the breakdown talk about what we just talked. He's like, hey man, when your dick don't get up anymore, dog. He's like, then you gotta find ways, dog. I'm like, what? My dick still works? What are you talking about? What the hell?
Like,
Yeah,
what do you
I'm
say
like,
by
dude.
ways? Like what?
This isn't
Like,
the
you
same.
saying-
This isn't the same guy that uses a pump, does he?
No, that's not. That's my wife's cousin. He's proud of his pump. You know, he's like, hey, I got a pump. I don't give a damn. I pushed the button, it's working. It's like fucking hydraulics.
And does it last? Like my whole thing about the pump, I always wondered about that. So what they put it on, they pump it up, and does it stay like that for like?
Oh
few
yeah,
minutes?
yeah, it works. Yo, it's a pump, dog. You know, it's like
a bicycle pump. You know, like you pump your fucking pump up your. Your fucking.
It's like, you
all
know,
right, where
like-
you going?
Yeah, it's like you're inflating one of those fucking air mattresses to go to sleep, bro. It's like, you know what I mean?
You hear the little compressor.
Do you
Yeah,
hear it?
yeah.
It like turns on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
whatever you guys need, whatever they need to do to please their lady or guy, whatever that is.
Just jam it with a
Nowadays.
fucking. Just jam it with a door. Just pow, dude. It'll swallow up.
Oh yeah. You want to get a priapism? Yeah. Get into a bad accident. They talk about that you can get into an accident if you have an erection after an accident. That's like right before you die, you get an erection. So it's called a priapism. So yeah. God forbid you guys ever get into that. But if you get a hard on after a bad accident, yeah, I think that's it, guys.
What?
Yes,
That's
it's called a
crazy.
priapism. Yep.
They're doing CPR on you. You got a fucking raging boner.
Yep. Right before you die, you got a hard on.
You're like looking. You're like, I'm sorry.
I can't help myself. I'm dying.
I'm sorry.
I'm dying over here. Somebody, one of you nurses suck my dick so I could die.
And there's a plot of a porno right there. There you go.
Talk about Pornhub. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I want to get into. Okay, so now that we've introduced everyone, Chuy's here, and now I want to talk about the virus or the vid. I don't know, because every time we say the full name, we happen to get cut off. So I don't know what are the nicknames that they're using. Like Chuy, what do you use on your podcast when you talk about the you know what? What do you call it?
We call it the virus.
Virus.
Virus. You can say it in like a Mexican accent. Say the virus.
Virus. Virus.
I just call it Rona, maybe.
The Rona.
Close
The
to
Rona.
that name though,
Some
right?
people call it the jab, getting the jab. Oh, well, that's
jab.
the other thing.
No, that's
Yeah,
the other
but-
thing. We'll get to that. Mr. No Jab. But
Thank you.
This
so
one,
the virus.
the virus,
The
the virus.
The virus. So the
Virus.
virus has been raging on now since we can argue when it started, November, October, whether it was a bat, somebody fucked a bat, somebody ate a bat, somebody got bit by a bat. Who knows? We all know it started in China. Yeah, and Dre, you know all the different versions of stories, but it's here. It's just different versions, and
Right.
we thought we had it under control, but of course, like any virus, it mutates, and not enough people are getting the jab, and now people are getting sick again, and now shit's starting to hit the fan. So, obviously, Chuy's. I want to go to Chuy first. How is it going on in your neck of the woods, and where are you located? Are you in Arizona, right?
Yeah, so I'm in Arizona, and we're pretty much like you guys, like Florida. Like we don't give a fuck. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like no mask.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, but like,
America, God damn it.
yeah,
America. I'm gonna die, but it's America.
I'm gonna die free. And
That's
so,
right.
I'm gonna die, but I'm free or dead.
Yeah, it's kind of been like
Right.
that, but of course, when they did mandatory masks and then restaurants shut down the whole quarantine, but then everything opened back up. But now they're talking about masks again. But this is what I don't understand. Like, okay, 2020 we put masks on. Okay, it helps and all this and that. And then 2021 they're like, hold on, you got to put 2 or 3 masks on now, and which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, dude.
Now that the masks are coming back and we have that knowledge, are we gonna put 3 masks or just one?
Right.
Even that one is not effective,
Right. 3 when you're having sex, but 2 if you're just talking.
Dude, I can't even breathe with one, bro.
I know. Yo, come on. I feel you.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah.
I hate it. I work in retail and I'm a teacher, and I gotta wear that shit. I mean, that's not required in my district because I'm in a Republican district. Up to get political, but
shit.
they don't care. Yeah, they don't care. They're like, yeah, you can wear it. If not, whatever. It's not up to you. It's up to you. So, but I wear it. But I've seen people in the streets with a mask on and then another mask on top of that, and then they got a fucking visor. So they're like, they're G'd up. They're ready for it and wearing gloves. And this is all at a supermarket I was shopping at a few weeks ago. Like, this lady was G'd up, ready to go. Like, I'm not catching nothing. It was crazy. Yeah, she was like ready. She was ready for everything. Like, okay, I'm not gonna do that, but okay, well, that's all you, girl.
Yeah.
But like, Chuy, how bad is it over there in Arizona right now? Like, is it like how it is in Florida, where like hospital beds, like the news, and whether you believe it or not, hospital beds are getting filled up in Florida, and even kids are getting sick. Is that what's going on in Arizona too, or?
Well, if you listen to the news, yes. But check this out. My sister, she's a nurse. Right now she's working at a state, but when she was working here at the hospital, like in the news, there's no hospital beds.
Yeah.
We're overrun. There's like thousands of infections every day. And I asked my sister, I'm like, is it true that like the hospital's overrun with Rona patients and there's no hospital beds? She's like, no. She's like, that's not true at all. And she's not a conspiracy theorist. Like, she got her vaccine and she believes in masks. But I asked her, like, is it true because the news makes it sound like it's a zombie apocalypse. And she's like, no, that's not true at all. She's like, the hospitals are not overflowing. Right. She's like, everything's fine. So I don't know, dude.
See, it just depends on maybe where and how long ago too. I mean,
I mean, even now, like what was the agenda like a year ago? They're like, oh, today the death toll is 1,322 people died today. Like now, the new agenda for now is that the people that are not vaccinated, they're just filling up the thing. So what happened to the death ratio count that was pushed a year ago? Now it's the new one is people are you can't the people that are not vaccinated, they're just dying and they're filling up the hospitals. And it's like
everybody else.
Yeah, it's like, what? How? I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
don't personally. I don't watch TV, dog. I don't watch news. I don't. I'm sorry. You know how I am. I don't watch TV.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't believe in the news because they just be lying.
You listen to the silly Brits. That's what you listen to.
No, I don't listen to silly Brits. I listen to my sources, and they're all over the place.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy with the media. I think we're all people are starting to realize how many lies there is in the media, and it's scary, man.
Yeah, they're misguiding people. They're just trying to scare people, bro. I got like. My dad wanted to travel to Chile, and he wanted to see my brother. So he was planning to go, and the only way he could go was getting vaccinated. And he's like me. He's like, I'm not gonna get the vaccine. But then he was like, but I want to go. I want to travel. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it to go travel. So he goes, gets the vaccine, and then Chile drops another fucking ridiculous mandate. Oh, if you go to Chile with the vaccine or not, from being from anywhere else, you have to mandatory quarantine for 10 days in a hotel.
What?
It's like, how the fuck? Who has money and time on a vacation to quarantine in a hotel by yourself.
Right.
You're like, dude, I gotta go back to work.
Yeah, it's like my dad's like 10 days. Yeah, it's the whole fucking trip. So
shit.
I was like, damn. Yeah, it's like, oh, after that you got 4 days to fucking. You spent all this money. You know what I mean? I'm like, now you got hookers at your hotel the whole time. It's like, what the fuck?
That's not a bad thing. I mean, think about it. 10 days.
But you want to go out though. You know what I mean? You went to another country. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro. It's totally ridiculous.
Wow. Well, they got the Lambda variant, and I don't want to get too much into the vax, or to the virus, but they got
what you said? Lamborghini what?
The Lambda. Lambda, Revenge of the Nerds. The Lambdas. Well, this is the Lambda. That's the Delta's the one that's ravaging, whatever. It's here, and then now the next one is in South America, and they say that one is vaccine resistant. Suppose again, this is all according to news, right? According to the fake news or the media, whatever. It's resistant to vaccine. So if you have the vaccine, you still are going to get it. Although you're getting it now if you have vaccine now, but it may get you a little more sicker. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you watch the news in a month, and they're like, "We're all gonna die."
Exactly. like I don't know. Just in time for Christmas. Like fuck, man. I wanted to go out of town this Christmas. I want to go to New York now. I can't. It's gonna be gonna shut down the city. I don't know, guys. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do, guys? My thing is, I work as a teacher. I gotta be careful. But what can we do going forward? How can we get out of this? What are we gonna have to do to get out of the mess that we're in our world for this fucking virus?
I got a solution, guys.
What's the solution?
We overthrow the government.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Damn right.
Sound
like me.
Damn Chinese.
I mean, what's gonna happen? After this New Year, they're gonna be like, a zombie outbreak. Come on, bro. Like, me and Chuy were actually talking about zombies earlier.
Really?
Yeah.
We're prepared. We've been playing Call of Duty long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been playing Call of Duty and watching enough Walking Dead to fucking survive my ass off. All right, I'm ready. I'll hit a walker right dead in the forehead. Okay. Shit, fuck around with me. I hit his ass with a crowbar, chancleta, a goddamn knife, anything, a fucking tequila bottle, something. I know I'm gonna fix that.
I'm making a fucking an obstacle course for them because if they come in, they're gonna have to go through a maze first. Sorry.
The treadmills.
Tread up some treadmills. Like, you can't get to me. No, but I'm thinking about just getting steal a boat because obviously I don't have a boat. I'm gonna steal a boat and jerry rig it and go out to the ocean. So no zombie, unless they could swim. I don't know.
I don't think they can swim.
I've never seen zombies swim. Have we ever seen a zombie movie that zombies swim?
No.
I've never.
Nah.
Real, huh?
That's a good.
Wait a minute. But what if
the zombies? They turn to zombies on the boat, like in Walking Dead. It's supposedly everyone has it. So eventually you'll turn. So what if something happens and you turn and you fucked? Everybody on the boat's like a cruise ship or something,
Run the boat like North Korea. Anytime there's any sign of infection, you just pop them in the head. Like, sorry, bro, pow.
Sorry, I
love you, man.
Like in Walking Dead, they hold them and they're like, no, and they turn into a zombie and they get killed. They eat them.
Chop my arm off. Hurry up.
Yep. Too late. Look at the flowers.
Yeah.
Look at the flowers.
Oh my God!
Zombies.
I'm a steady. I watch Walking Dead it's like the only show I watch on TV. Like that's the only one I watch. It's like I'm dedicated.
There is a document the government made that tells you how to deal with a zombie apocalypse.
I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
So what? What do they tell you to do? Like to fucking cut their head off?
Lock your doors.
Stab them in the heart.
They say get a vaccine.
Get a vaccine.
Get the vaccine.
You give them the vaccine. No, I'm just kidding.
Man.
And it shows different types of viruses that could exist or different cases that have happened. And there's one where there's fucking chicken zombies, bro.
Chicken zombies?
Wait, Yo, isn't that the South Park game, right? Didn't they do
Oh,
that?
that was turkeys.
That's turkey,
Oh,
bro.
turkey! Damn,
They
hold on.
weren't. No, they weren't zombies. I think they were just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? Same thing, you know. I mean,
Yeah. They talk about I guess, like
Rick and Morty did an episode about turkeys a few weeks ago, but anyway, yeah.
did they? Oh my god, I'm so
Yes.
behind on Rick and Morty. I fucking
Yo,
love Rick and Morty.
yeah, I'm sorry
I
to get off. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
This season's
I
pretty
watched one last night. As a matter of fact, the last one with the daughter being a clone. That shit was funny.
good. Oh, the daughter's a clone. Is that the new season?
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm behind.
He's like, I'm a piece of shit dad. He's like, he made a clone of his daughter, and then he spent them. He had the clone and the daughter floating in water.
That's the last episode of last season. Yes,
I was dying, bro. I was dying. Then he's like, I don't want to know, and he took the names off like clone.
Yes. You don't even know. Yeah, the clone has her hair like she looks like a butch. And then her, but you don't know who's the real one, who's the clone. Like, was the clone the one that he lives with now, and is his real daughter the one that's off in other, in space and fucking around? Like, you don't know.
They to the point where they both thought they were clones. They're like, who's
right?
The clone? Like,
right. Yeah, Rick and Morty's crazy. Right. Like, those of you that are into conspiracies and just like being out there.
Yeah. It's just like our president. You don't know if he's a clone or not. He's like, is it Biden? Is it not? He's stuttering. He's fucking up. Like, is that the clone? What the fuck?
He's an old man. What do you expect? I mean,
yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, come on, man.
He's my friend. I actually have him right here in the studio.
Yeah? Really?
Biden, do you have any words?
Go. You know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people?
That was a good one.
I love it. Well, we used to have and he was our special guest. He used to come on from time to time, and we actually had our ex-president Trump used to join us all the time. And I don't know if we can bring him out today. Every now and then he likes to appear. I guess he's in New Jersey right now. So, ex-president Trump, are you there today? You want to say something?
Hold on, we gotta call him first, dog.
We gotta call him. Let's call him, see if he's available.
Hold on. We gotta see.
One of you guys have it. I don't have his number. You know me. They don't want me calling him. I'll get in trouble. So I just,
Let me see if I can call him.
Is this a rotary phone? Are you guys using a rotary phone?
Well, let me see.
It's a red phone.
The line's busy.
Whoever you guys ever use a rotary phone? I did back in the day. Oh my God. Oh my God, Kevin! You want
me to call him, or I'll call him?
Yeah, call him, please. Somebody call. See if he's up. He's probably up right now doing Adderall, trying to get ready to talk about his next statement tomorrow about Ashley Babbitt, how they're gonna find the cop that shot her, probably. So, I want to talk to him.
Yeah, let me see. I'm getting a hold of him right now. Actually, let me see.
Yeah. I don't have my.
We actually have him. Like he actually joins us from time to time. So.
Okay, I'm calling him now. Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I've always been here. I'm listening to you guys from the NSA building here. They always have me tapped into your live every time. I've been here the whole time listening, but I've been waiting for your call.
Okay, so how do you like not being on Twitter anymore, man? It kind of sucks not having you tweet anymore. How do you feel about that?
Well, it was always my publicist that was typing for me. My thumbs are just way too big. The phones are just too small for me now. I was pretty much trying to have them get me the new iPhone Big Hand 12 that they were making just for me. And now I'm now banned from Twitter and I don't need it anymore. So I'm not sure what the next step is. I was trying to get rid of TikTok as well because I knew that Twitter was going to fail me. Next is going to be Facebook.
Facebook. Well, also Friday, supposedly you were supposed to come back. They were saying August 13th was the big date where you were going to come back and become president. What happened? We were waiting for you. We were waiting for the big announcement, and nothing happened. What's going on?
That information I cannot divulge. I was having some stomach problems. I had to change my diaper. I couldn't handle it that day. I was very nervous.
Okay. Well, like I said, we wish you luck. Hopefully hopefully, good luck in 2024. Hopefully, you can run again because we really look forward to having you and Biden go back and forth and talk about each other and how two old men yelling at each other. I just can't wait. 2 more years.
Yeah, I look at him like a little brother whenever we argue. So I like to pick on him. I love it. I love it. I do it all the time. I messaged him actually just earlier, and he still hasn't messaged me back, but he read it. I know he's mad at me right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your hooker or whatever, whoever's there with you tonight. Have fun. And don't lay off the Adderall, okay? You don't need it, brother.
All right, Trumpy out.
Trumpy out.
Oh, man. Well, like I said, he comes on every now and then. He doesn't sound exactly like Trump. I think that's the real Trump, guys, right? Not the one you see on TV, and that's him, right there. You just heard him. So
That's the one that's not a clone.
yeah, not the clone. That's the original. Yeah, man. So moving on. Let's move on. I want to talk about as far as the vaccine, no vaccine, and again, you don't have to divulge if you've taken it or not. I'll tell you, I've taken it. I believe in it. I feel like, hey, we've gotten shots as kids. When we were kids, we got shots to go to school. Why is this vaccine such a problem for some people? And I know we have definitely some points of view on that. So I don't know. Chuy, yeah, I know, Trey. We'll get to you. Since Chuy,
Sorry, my tequila's coming up.
Yeah. Chuy's he's our guest tonight. What you don't have to say you got vaccinated or not, but what's your kind of point of view on this? What do you think about the vaccine? Do you think you believe in it or not, or what's your opinion of it?
Well, I got mixed feelings about it. I mean, I see the points of views from both sides of it. Like, I agree with you. There's been many vaccines that have cured like polio and so many things. But I myself don't take the flu shot because I've seen a lot of people take it and they still get sick.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm not against it. I'm not like telling people don't take it. Like, it's your body. If you want to take it, take it. I've done cocaine off a hooker's ass. I'm not gonna say
yeah.
And
Wolf of Wall Street style, yeah.
But like, I put a lot of shit in my body that I probably shouldn't have. I'm not gonna say, I'm pure and clean, but there's a lot of shady shit going on, especially with Johnson and Johnson. Their talco powder, it was causing cancer.
Mm-hmm.
They knew about it. They didn't tell nobody. Now they're being sued.
Mm-hmm.
Now this going on the same shit with their fucking suntan lotion. Now they're being sued for that. Jesus. So those guys made a vaccine. I'm not gonna trust them, And I don't know. I don't know if this vaccine came up really fucking fast, like incredibly fast.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
It seems shady to me. I'm just a little standoffish against it. Standoffish right now.
I got you. So I'll leave the best for last, which is Dre, because I know Dre's gonna throw the hammer. But Kato, what do you think about the vaccine? You pro? You're against? Or what do you think?
I'm not getting the vaccine. I'm gonna be straight up. Just like Chuy, I have never gotten the flu shot. Never needed it. I don't even remember getting sick from the flu. And if I did, I probably fought it off. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm not getting the vaccine. I'm not. I'm so against it too. If you have a bad immune system, do not get it. Don't even attempt.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. And of course, we end with the man himself. Dre, please tell us why the vaccine is evil and should not be used at all.
Well, like my good friend Chuy said, this shit just happened yesterday, and all of a sudden we have a goddamn vaccine, and you can get a free cheeseburger for it. You could get $200 to get it. You can go.
I got $120 myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can get. I never encountered something that you could get so many free things for, and that's on the the news. It's on the corner. You could walk outside and fucking get 20 shots if you want. It don't matter. So I just don't, I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. I don't trust the government. I think you need to question everything. Like I tell you, You need to question everything, even if it's whatever it is. You need to question it. Like the shit came out too fast. You know, like I said, the other vaccines that we take for our kids for, polio and chicken pox. That shit's been here forever. All of a sudden, we have this COVID, and it's fucking. You got to get it right now. You need 2 shots. You need to do this one, and then now all of a sudden there's the Delta, and then there's the Beta, and then there's the fucking everything.
It's Lambda. Next one's Lambda. So.
Right, Lambda. And then there's Lamborghini. It's like when is it gonna stop, dog? When is it gonna stop? Next year it's gonna be the Schwarzenegger, and then it's gonna be Terminator. The Terminator. Fucking, you got to take 3 vaccines for this. Like, god damn, Rich. I had COVID. I got COVID. I went and got it. You know what I mean? I got the COVID. I didn't die. I survived. I had a shitty fucking week and a half, and then by the second week, I was back to smelling and doing all things of life, and I survived it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like people are scared to get sick. It's like you're scared to get sick.
Okay, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. My response to that is, one, I know somebody said about the science. I know, Chuy, you mentioned it came out so quick. The technology, the type of vaccine this is, it's not new. It's called the mRNA. It's been around for about a decade. They just haven't used it for something like this. They adapted it for
waiting.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's science. It's science, and I got to bring on a girl I know. She works. I don't say where she works, but she works for the government. Let's just say, and she can explain a little bit better. I'm going to try to set that up, and maybe we can get some answers from her. But I understand trepidation because most vaccines take decades. A decade. But I could say back in the 40s, my mom told me the story that when the polio vaccine came out, that people went and got it, and they did not question the government. They said, you know what? It's a cure for polio. We're trying to eradicate it. I'm going to go down the street and get the vaccine because the government's saying I should. And they didn't question the government. I'm not saying that they were right or wrong by doing that, but nowadays it seems like, okay, the government's out to get us. They want us to die. I mean, I just say I can't completely understand why we think they would do that unless there's some ulterior motives going on. And this is where I always go to you, Dre, and I say, well, why are they giving us a shot? Why? If not to help us, why would they want to push this particular type of medicine?
That whole
Chuy, go ahead.
I think it's the technology, because now we have like social media. I think a lot of the shady shit that the government did, now we know about it, but back in the days they did it,
Right, yeah.
Like we just knew what the paper boy told them,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like you can't research things like before. Like, people act like, let's just be honest. All of us humans, dog, we're all lazy, dog. We don't want to do anything extra that we don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes down to investigating or research. Like, if you just work 8 hours, 12 hours, and you come home and you pop the TV open, and then you just always say, yeah, you got to get the 3 vaccines. This is horrible. 20,000 people are dying daily, and you need to do this right now or you're gonna die. So, and then you're fucking stressed out. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this, dog, because everybody's dying, and I'm scared to death. But if you don't, do any research, then you just accept what's going on. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel like everybody. You don't have to believe what I believe. I tell people, go do the research, bro.
Yeah.
Just go and check. Just it's not just me being a crazy fuck. It's a lot of people that do research and talk the same crazy shit according to everybody else. You know what I mean? So you have to do your research. That's what I say.
100%. Like I could tell people like, hey, did you know in the 60s the government used to torture children to program them for like horrible experiments and to have them do whatever they want to do? They're little program dummies, and little soldiers, and then people be like, you're fucking crazy. So I could say that, or I could say, hey, look up MK Ultra, and you'll realize it's declassified documents that really happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
of
fucked
course.
up.
That comes from the Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No, I agree. I agree. The government. There is a part of the government that they did things to people over the last 100 years or so. I'd say.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
going back to the '60s, even before then, they were
Right.
always experimenting. But with this particular virus, like supposedly it didn't start here. So the response was, well, let's make a vaccine, which they made. But why are they giving so many people? Why are they telling people to do this to get this vaccine if it's not supposedly can help you? Because Dre, you said it yourself. You got it. You got the Rona. You didn't. You don't plan on taking the vaccine. K-Dub,
Mhm.
you're not. You
What? What just happened?
I think he's saying that we're not planning to take the vaccine and we don't. Right. Go ahead, bro. You cut out a little bit. We didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, he was getting a call. Why is this vaccine being offered if not to actually help people with the virus or with the Rona? Why are we what's the end result of taking this vaccine? What's their aims? The government's aims, the world's aims, I guess, taking this vaccine.
Check it out, bro.
Yeah.
You ever seen V for Vendetta?
Yes. Oh, I love that movie. I love that movie. Please, I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead.
2020 summed up. I mean, I'm not trying to suggest anything.
No. Bro, I love it. I love it.
It's like I think it's all about government control because that's what that movie was about, right? The government made up a virus, they made a plague, wiped out thousands of lives, and then came up with a pill, a solution, or a vaccine, and sold it and got incredibly rich off of it. And then they had more control over the people as well.
Yep.
I think that's weird.
Bro, you are so true. I thought about that. I'm like, you're right. Like that movie is like
I was just jumped out. Can you repeat that?
Go ahead, Joe.
It's scary, bro.
Telling you, that's the government. The government heard you talking about it. That's why this always happens when we talk about. We get a little deep inside, and people start getting cut off. So go ahead, Chuy.
What you guys hear that?
FBI, open up!
Yeah, open up.
That's gonna be Dre's house one day. He's not careful.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy. Like, for those of you listening, if you have not watched V for Vendetta, I suggest you watch it for yourself and tell me it's not 2020. It's just crazy.
Yep. It's nuts. The parallels and Sutter. I always say Sutter is Trump. The dude that gets killed initially, he's like on Fox News. He's Kennedy. I love that movie. Like, dude, I love when that movie's on. I mean, it's not on a lot anymore, I guess, because people don't know what's going on. But when you catch it, it's like when I ever see it on one of these box services, I'll put it on. And you're right, man. They're trying to control us.
That movie came out like 10 years ago, So that means that idea was already out there.
Mm-hmm.
China.
Yeah, China, exactly. And there's a lot of movies that you can identify and say, hey, they're like telling us. Somebody told me one day, a lot of the movies they're making, they're telling you, like what's the one Avengers Endgame, where all these people fucking getting
trying to eliminate,
right. It kind of sounds similar to what's going on now, right? They get it.
It's like the Georgia Stones. It's like it's right. It's hidden in plain
also
sight.
I think of like other movies like Star Wars. When Star Wars got really serious, usually at the when the movies first came out, when Darth Vader started to take over, and they started to make the Death Star. Then they made the second Death Star. That right there reminds me of the virus right there. They made the first virus. They made the first virus, and now they made a second virus. It's even more worse than before.
Well, how can you explain the Ewok? Because I can't explain the Ewoks in the whole big scheme of things.
They're just, I don't know.
Is that those little short?
Yeah, they're little teddy bears that throw spears, and they throw little like wasps that attack and shit. They're
I never
crazy.
understood that. These guys had these stormtroopers had guns, and they were getting beaten down by a bunch of fucking teddy bears with sticks and stones.
Yeah, they're small, they're fast, and they know how to use a bow.
Like, oh, hey, cute little guy. Oh,
Right. He looks like a teddy bear.
I mean, sometimes that reminds me of what's going on with our government. But
politics too in the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, lots of politics, especially when later you saw what was going on, like episode 1, 2, and 3. A lot of stuff going in the background. When they were all, I forgot what it was called, but when they're all like together, all the senates and all that.
Talking about the Galactic Empire,
the
Galactic Senate or something.
Yeah, the Galactic Senate, when they're all together, and you can see in the background, you can see fucking ETs and shit. You can see the ETs. The ET aliens are there. Yep. That right there reminded me of they're trying to take over the world per se, or galaxy, and they're pushing agendas. So. It's scary. It's scary that George Lucas made movies years ago, and kind of predicted of what a government can be, especially an empire, especially in Star Wars. It's crazy.
But I think it's cyclical, because if you go even further back, I mean, the Roman Empire at one point was amazingly large. It went across, stretched throughout Europe, and then, more Western Europe, going in towards the Mediterranean. And then little by little, they lost their power, and then they kind of they fell apart. They kind of rotted from within, and then the Roman Empire became no more. And I think we're getting to that point. I mean, we, the United States of America, we've been around 260 years in our government, and what's going on today is, I don't know, man. I feel like my kids, our kids, and our kids' kids, is the United States even gonna be around, guys, in the next 100 years? Like the way it is now, is it gonna be around? Like, we're gonna have the U.S.?
I think it's gonna be like post-apocalypse, bro.
Shit, man, damn, wow.
It's gonna be scrounging through the garbage, dead bodies everywhere and shit.
So it's gonna be like Terminator. It's gonna be what, Terminator T1, or what is it, Terminator 2? Is that how it's gonna be? With
right, the future.
Robots? Yeah.
Yeah, I think because something's gonna happen, bro, because the government is getting so much control and the people are getting fed up with it. Like, something is gonna happen, dude.
We were talking about what's happening. Like, where are we going? Where is this world headed? Where is the United States headed in the next 100 years?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so to me, so this is what it is. So what people don't understand is it's the ending of the control of America being a corporate fucking conglomerate type of deal here. It's like the death of America. You know what I mean? It's gonna die from America being such a powerhouse. Like, we're falling behind. Like, we are. We're gonna be like we're not gonna be number one. We're gonna be like third or fourth. Okay, this is what people need to understand. And like the big powerhouse, what people need to understand is China is the number one country on earth that's running shit. Okay, China has gotten permission to go back to the moon and come back and do all type of shit. So they're the head runners, and then comes like Russia and like different other different countries. But we're not even in like the third. We're like in the third, fourth, maybe fifth range. So
why?
Why? Because they have been running. Okay. So it's like, what you got to understand is the power of the United States. United States has the power. Okay, the money comes from the British, and China is like the factory of the earth. Yeah. Okay, you got to understand the powerhouses of how the whole shit works. But all China does is copy everything from everybody, and they hack everything, and they re-innovate, and then they drop the virus. So they dropped the virus on everybody so they could basically break the economy of the United States and break the economy of the world so they could take over.
But their own people died during this because I saw the videos.
You gotta understand that these
a lot of people getting fucked up.
The elites don't care about people dying. You gotta understand that.
Mm-hmm.
They do not care who dies because they're alive. They don't care if poor people die. They don't care if rich people die. Exactly. All they care about is I must obey my master. That's right. And that's all they care about. You have to obey what the TV says. And that's it.
And they say it's for the greater good. That's
right. So this is what it is. So they're gonna break the economy. So now it's like you have the white hat. So you got to understand that there's people that are good that are mixed in with the bad people. You understand? Like they've been on a higher level trying to not make it as bad for people, but it's already bad. You know what I mean? It's like people, it's just collateral damage at this point. You understand what I'm saying? Like people are dying, okay? And it's like we gotta fight for this shit, bro. It's just like Star Wars, bro. I'm telling you, this is why they make these movies, is to show you how you gotta fight the evil empire.
So the rebellion is QAnon, I guess. Is that what we're?
I wouldn't say
that. Because those guys are. Woo, I don't know, man. That's another episode right there. QAnon.
I think the government made up QAnon and flat earthers to make conspiracy theories look bad.
Well, they're doing a good job.
Yeah. They do because listen, they don't want people to be awoke. You know, they don't want people to be awakened to the real what's going on. You know what I mean? So you got to make fun of it. So when you make fun of it, like people don't take it serious. You know what I mean?
You discredit it.
They discredit it. You know that even the word conspiracy theory is a word. It's a word that came from the government when they started when they first found the crash in New Mexico for Roswell. They called it a quote unquote conspiracy theory that it was a fucking it's a weather balloon.
It was a weather balloon, right?
Right. This is exactly. They discredit they made this word up so you could discredit off the rip. You know, and on a side note, did you hear about the Snopes fucking president or something? It happened the other day.
You're talking about supposedly they took off a bunch of articles. Something happened.
Why? Because they were fucking.
Yeah. No, not Snopes.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
That's right.
Speaking of which, did you see I know Chuy didn't see it, but I posted that picture on our WhatsApp thread about with Vader saying with his son, with Luke, when he says, "Son," he goes, "Take off my mask or I'm gonna die." And Luke says, "Well, he says, you can't take off a mask, you'll die." And then on the bottom it says, "It's my choice."
That's so right.
Like the backseat, they were kind of making a joke.
Dog, I was watching that shit the other night, bro.
Yeah,
I seen memes like that, like
right.
Hey, turn your headlights on at night, and they're like, "No, it's my choice."
Yeah, I have rights. I mean, come on,
I'm fucking on meth. Fuck you.
I was thinking about this earlier when we were talking about the government and all that. What if the whole time we're being attacked by biologically attacked by this virus from China, and they've just been hiding it the whole time, and they're really trying to tell us, hey, take the vaccine to be protected and all that and not die. But why don't they divulge that? What if? That's a what if. Maybe I might be right. Maybe, I'm just saying, I'm just being a little optimistic at this point. But if it was like that, why don't the government, tell us? Why don't they just, be upfront?
Exactly.
Maybe it was biological warfare the whole time, and we're just sitting here, just
maybe they don't want.
We're twiddling our fingers and shit, and doing nothing about it.
Maybe they don't want us to. They don't want the people to get. Oh, well, now we have to go to war with them because they try to kill us. And I know that was Trump's thing near, halfway through when all this shit started. He was like, oh, the China virus, and it's China, like making them to be the bad guy because he wanted to kind of say, well, look, they're the reason we're in this position right now. Instead of like, okay, let's fix it. But no, China's the reason. So, okay, so what? We're gonna go to war with China over this? We can't go to war with China.
Look,
they outnumber us in 2-1. I mean, they got
no. But that
2
no.
billion
Yeah,
people.
they outnumber us. But
Yes.
if we all get together, then we can. You understand? You can't be scared. You can't be scared off the rip, bro. People are gonna die. People already died right now. Like people are dead.
Well, I think it's population control. Part of me also thinks this is population control because before, how did you control population? People went to war. World War II. I mean, millions of people died in World War II. Vietnam. Obviously, there wasn't a lot of people that died, but there was wars. Wars thinned the herd. So, like, we hadn't had a huge war since, World War II. And here this happens. And now look, 1 million people have died. Right? Isn't it like over 1 million people have died from this virus?
Yeah. And I think they can't really say the full truth because a lot of people can't handle it. Like, they can't say, hey, aliens exist. People be like, what? And they fucking commit suicide and kill their family.
Exactly.
Like Y2K. People did that for absolutely nothing.
I know, right? Like, I was waiting outside. Me and my girlfriend at the time, we were like, all right, midnight, let's go outside and see what's going to happen. Midnight struck. It was like, okay, nothing happened. Everything still works. Let's go back inside. Let's keep partying.
Right.
Crazy.
Let me hit this cocaine again. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, I call a dealer.
Right.
Where's this
roll up this blunt now. Time to celebrate. But yeah, I just think that, a lot of people are just complacent. Like people don't question. Like I said before, like we're in a time where you gotta fight for your right, bro. Like you gotta understand that they trying to fucking fuck us, man. Like this shit is, they're trying to make you not, like you gotta go and now in New York you gotta have a vaccine to eat at a restaurant. What the fuck type shit is that, bro?
The military's gonna start.
Bro, that is fucking Nazi shit, communism, dog.
Hey, Dre,
you know what I mean?
I agree 100% with you. And when people are like, well, it's the government. What can we do? They outgun us. They outnumber us. We can't do nothing. And I tell people, I'm like, look, 2014, it was around the Obama administration. There was this cattle farmer in Nevada, right? And he would let the cows go out and graze and eat the grass, free roam or whatever. Well, next to his property, there was government property, but it wasn't fenced off or anything, right? His cattle will go and eat the grass in the government property. And for years, it happened, right? So the Obama administration sent him a letter saying, hey, you owe us all these thousands of dollars because your cows ate our grass. And he said, fuck you, I'm not paying. So they fought, and the government's like, okay, well, we're going to send our government officials and pay you a visit, and we're going to talk about this. And so him and his neighbors and local people, they had guns and equipment. They fucking posted camps around his property, bro, with guns locked and loaded. And there was like a ridge. It's the only way you could kind of enter through the property. Well, they set up snipers overlooking the ridge. So as soon as they saw the government, they're just gonna start capping them, and it was gonna be a full-on war. Of course, they were gonna die. That mission. But these guys were fucking ready. And then
over cows and some grass, yo. Let's go.
Some late taxes and some money that you gotta,
And there was a huge standoff, and it got media attention.
Yeah,
the government said okay, and they backed off, and they just let them go. So you can fight back. We just got to get together.
Look at Cuba, bro. We had this conversation, dog. Look, these people, like they are so poor, dog. They have no medicine to fight COVID. People are dying so much that there's no coffins to put the bodies in. Okay, dog, that's how fucked up. Like I have family members in Cuba. Like my wife is Cuban. My kids are half Cuban. I've been to Cuba 3 times. We talked to people from Cuba, and they told us like there was a priest who got fucking he died. I think he died of coronavirus, and they tried they they try to have a burial, bro, like any normal person. You know what I'm saying? And they had to put they didn't even have a fucking coffin for the man. Okay, they don't have coffins for people. That's why those people out there protesting. Is that they're fucking dying left and right. They don't even have a little pill for a zinc, a vitamin D to even get their immune system up to fucking fight this shit.
Wow.
They're just dying left and right. You know what I'm saying?
See some videos of what's going on. Like the cops, they ain't even using rubber bullets. They're using like real fucking bullets.
Yeah. The communists, the cops, they got bullets. They strapped up. They got all type of shit. They paying people off to go fuck people up on the streets for protesting. You know what I mean? This is the type of shit that could happen in America, dog. This is why I say it. If people are like, nah, it'll never happen. I'm like, but listen, them same tactics is in a different ways is happening right now, bro.
But the problem is between us and other countries. That's why the whole we're gonna be communists like Venezuela or Cuba is. There's too many freedoms. I know I say that word loosely. People can go and you can go online and you can argue, you can protest, you can say shit. You can't do that in Cuba because they shut you down. They'll come to your house and they'll take you out. Venezuela, same thing. You can do that here. There's dissenting points of view. People can protest in most states. I don't know about here in Florida because they can probably run you down with a car, and DeSantis says it's okay. But I just think that it's like a scare tactic. Like we're not going to be a communist country. We're not going to go down that road. I don't. Think.
I mean, as soon as you accept some type of modification to the Second Amendment, and then you going down that road, bro. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you accept any modification,
they'll never change it. They'll never.
Listen, Chile. Listen, we're Chile. I'm Chilean, and Chile is modifying their constitution. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is happening in real life.
But Chile,
because
our constitution is set up.
I know, but Chile is a powerhouse South American, one of the top countries in South America. You know what I mean? Like they have a lot of resources, a lot of things, and the thing is, there's a lot of communists down there, dog, and they believe in the fucking ferry, in the tooth fairy and all that shit. They believe in all that bullshit. You understand?
Yeah.
You know?
I just there's a process. Like everyone says, you can change the Constitution, you can change amendments. It takes 2/3 of the states, and then 2/3 of the Senate and 2/3 of the House for it to get ratified. Then the president has to sign it into law. So it's not like you could just like in Chile. And again, I don't know the specifics. I know they're trying to amend the Constitution, and people are saying that it's getting more. They're weakening the government. That to happen here, man. It's a long process. People just don't understand the full scope for some of these amendments,
bro. But you think about it, it's happening here, dog. Like look at New York, look at Florida, look at Texas, look at Arizona. There's states that are scared out of their mind and making people get vaccinated to go to the fucking restaurant, and places like here, bro. Yo, I went to the club a couple of weeks ago, bro. Nobody, no mask, no nothing. I was there with random strangers. You know what I mean? I didn't get infected, thank God. But what I'm saying is like, yo, what is the big hoopla for?
Dude,
and in other states is like locking down.
Dude, I went to Vegas in April, and they will still had the mask thing. Like if you go inside the store, you got to wear a mask. But if you're walking outside, you're cool. And then I went to Vegas back in a couple months later in June. I went back to Vegas, and there was no mask. So I was walking all day in crowds, bro, without a mask, and I never got sick. Like there was a fucking people. I mean, you've been to Vegas, like.
Yes. I ain't never been to Vegas, but I understand.
Like
Yeah.
crowded, dude, crowded all day, walking in crowds, in and out of stores, everywhere, dude, and shoulder to shoulder with people without a mask, and I never got
Right.
sick, and nobody was
Right.
wearing masks.
Yeah,
Right.
the numbers
Yeah,
are there.
listen,
The numbers are there.
Chuy,
It's not magical, but
yeah, and, the numbers are there, but it's like there's something that's not being told about it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I was at the club with drinking, smoking hookah. I mean, I had my own little tip to put in the pipe, but smoking with everybody, girls half naked, people walking around smoking, like drinking. You know what I mean? Like normal, bro. Like how it used to be. And nobody, nobody. The people, we were like 15 people. Nobody got sick. Nobody, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's not out there, but
right.
hey, we did it. And
Yeah,
there's people doing it every weekend.
Well, they're playing
You know what I'm
Russian
saying?
roulette. I think they're playing Russian roulette because
Dog,
it changes. It ebbs and flows. You get a lot of
bro,
cases,
I don't
and it
live.
goes down, and it
I
goes
be.
back up, depending on a lot of factors.
I don't live
Yeah.
my life in fear, dog. I just don't.
No, I hear you.
People here like, like I just don't live. I don't wake up and think about COVID, dog. I don't. I don't even. I go everywhere.
We like earlier today we were dealing with a family issue, and Chuy, I'll get your opinion on this. If you were vaccinated and you went to a house with another family member, all right, so you go into somebody's house. So another person that lives in that house is now, because you haven't seen that family member in a long time. So another family member that lives in that house that you went and visited now feels uncomfortable that you're in the house because you haven't seen them in months and months, and doesn't want you to wear a mask, to either wear a mask or be careful because they're scared for their family. How would you take that? Yeah, how would you take that? And the person that's worried about you, that person is not vaccinated. Now, again, you guys may say, well, it doesn't matter if they're vaccinated or not. But what would you say if somebody told that to you? You went to your house, this house, and your family member would say, hey, listen, I'm not comfortable with you being here because of my other family members or may get the virus. What would you say to that?
Well, like if it's their house, I'm like, okay, your house, your rules. I'll have some respect. I'll wear a mask. But if they're like, oh, you got to be vaccinated to come to my house, then I'll be like, sorry, bro, you got to go to my house next time.
Yeah. But no, the person was vaccinated and the person that had the issue was not vaccinated. So it might be a little different take for you. You'd be like, well, I mean.
Yeah, like, I don't like wearing the mask, but I'll wear it. Like, like if I went to somebody's house and they're like, hey, bro, could you please wear one? I'll wear it, just for respect. Or, when you go in the store.
Right.
But, I mean, there's no mask right now, but I'm thinking it's coming back. But I think I don't know. I think it's got everybody like, of course, there's a reason to be scared, but it's kind of like turning people against each other. It's like,
yeah,
what team are you in?
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, vax or unvax. If I haven't seen you in months and months, and you come to my house, all of a sudden now it's a problem. Like, come on. I'm thinking if you're sick or you think maybe you won't go, but like if you're totally healthy. Nobody's saying you have to jump on, like hug and kiss somebody and see them, but you can go to somebody's house. Hell, I was at Dre's house the Sunday before he got tested positive. I was in his house.
Right. Did you get sick? But did you get sick?
I freaked out. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Wait.
And guess what?
That Wednesday night, I had a mini virus. I think I had a mini virus.
I didn't die though.
No. Well, we don't know. You might be a clone, right? You could be a clone.
I might. Hey, this is a pretty good damn clone of me, all right, motherfucker.
You look a little different than when I see you before, so I don't know.
I'm still fat, so they got that part right, all right?
No, but like, that Wednesday, I did feel a little sick for like a couple hours. I was like, oh shit, I think I have it. And then I went on Friday and I'm like, nah,
listen, man. The thing is that people they're trying to control everybody, dog. Like you like if you're obsessed with trying to control people, I think everybody has their own opinion. But if you're trying to control everybody and everything, like you're gonna lose your mind, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't control everything. You can't control, like, you don't even know who you walking next to who has it.
Right. Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't know these things. Why would you? It's like worrying about things that you have no control over. You understand? And you're gonna drive yourself crazy, yo.
I agree.
Like that, like that's why I don't. Not that I don't worry. I really don't think about this shit, dog. And if they make me wear my mask, I'll wear my mask. You know what I mean? But what I know is that, yo, I've already survived this shit. I had it. Like, I don't think that I'm like I'm not scared. I don't live my life scared like that, bro.
Gotcha.
No, I agree with you, Dre. Because I talked to a neurologist, okay, and your subconscious mind, whether you're let's say you're thinking about 10 years ago, you had an embarrassing moment, or you're thinking about the future and you're worried. Even though it's all imaginary, your subconscious does not understand it's imaginary. So stress is still stress. So whether you're worried about the past or future or scenarios that haven't happen, you're stressing yourself out in real life. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I believe in like you have PTSD, dog. Like, everybody has a post-traumatic stress syndrome on all type of shit. Like, people can't, like you were saying earlier, they can't handle the truth of what, like, if they, they can't say yes, aliens exist. They can't say yes, China put out the virus. They can't say these things. Why? Because more than half of the people will be like, "Oh, fucking Dre was right. No, fuck that. No, I can't handle it."
Look at the movie Contact, bro. Look at the movie Contact with aliens. That tells you right there why they can't tell people that aliens are out there. Because people,
bro, my outlook on aliens is like you know me. They always exist and they're here right now.
Yeah.
So they've always existed. They always helped us and they always manipulated us. Why? Because we have this baby mind. Nobody wants to expand their mind. Everybody just wants to go to work and smoke cigarettes and go home and drink. They didn't want to. You know what I'm saying?
We're their ant farm. The aliens, we're their ant farm. They look at us like an ant farm.
We're a genetic farm, dog.
Yep. Dre's like in Bird Box when the guy's like forcing that lady's eyes open.
Oh my god!
Open your eyes, no.
Yes,
open it now.
See the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh man, one of my favorite movies. Yes.
Yeah, you know, this is, but this is like what you were saying, Guru, about why now? Why is this going on? Because this has to happen. Like, the fucked up shit has to happen to wake people up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I already know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say shit, but you know, I can say it. But,
must.
No, I'm not saying I know this shit. But like I told y'all, this is gonna be a bad winter. It's gonna be a bad going up to. But this shit has to happen. Why? Because it's gonna wake people up. And if you don't wake up, then you're gonna be stuck. That's it. That's it, bro. If you don't wake up to the bullshit, this is what's gonna happen, bro. You're gonna continue with the, you know, the Lamba, the Lamborghini, the Delta, the Beta, the Alpha, Omega, all that shit. You're gonna keep going. Oh my God, there's no way we're gonna get away from it. You know what I mean? It's like a never-ending sequence.
The Lamborghini Strand, what is that? Oh, it's just a little bit more exotic.
It costs a little bit more.
It costs a little more. It's really fast.
Yeah, dog. You just break that shit up and put it in your blunt, dog. It's great, bro. The funny, on a side note, I was at the basketball court and somebody dropped their joint and I kept smelling weed. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm at the basketball court with my son and I smell weed, but nobody's smoking. And then my spider weed senses came on and I was like, where is it? And I look on the floor and the joint is just rolling right in front of me. I'm like, man, if it was 10 years ago, I would have fucking scooped that bitch up and started smoking.
No,
I'm like, God damn it.
nope.
I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I don't want to catch COVID right now. Here, you could go ahead and keep rolling in the wind, motherfucker.
Hey, jokes
But
on
it was a fresh little joint there.
you go home smoke it, it's got like fucking heroin in it or some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You're gonna be like
Right.
smoking on Friday.
Right. It was like a setup. It was like a setup joint. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. Fuck that. Spidey sense. Weed Spidey sense.
That's right.
Oh my.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The other day I was on the track because that's part of my job. I'm always on the track, train tracks, and I seen two carts. They're carts used for weed pens and for like a vape, but it's weed. So one of my buddies called me over, and it was just us two at first, and he goes, "What the hell? That looks like a crack pipe." I look at him, like, it's not a crack pipe. That's a cart, and somebody legit covered. They covered the cart like if it was like in the pack brand new. They put the plastic back on to cover it. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just sitting on there. And he's like, you should smoke it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that's been. That shit could be heroin or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's 95% COVID, dog.
It's probably.
No?
Yep.
It'll get you fucked up. But you'll have Delta and Omega in 2 weeks.
That's how viruses.
But you get high as fuck though.
Yeah, until you fucking end up in the hospital. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, man.
So like
this has been a good podcast, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Chuy, you brought it today, and I just want to thank you. And I know we're gonna do this again because, like I said, you bring it, man. You brought on a lot of stuff that we haven't talked about in a while. You brought examples and things that honestly, you're educating us, and we love to educate our fams. Our people who listen, and you brought it, and I want to thank you for coming on today, man. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. And I'd like to thank you guys for having me on, and I had a blast as well. And I'm learning too, bro. You guys are teaching me too.
Shoot, damn right.
We're teaching each other, but man, it was just good to have you on. And like I said, Arizona. One question about Arizona: is it really hot as fuck like they say it is? Like 110 at night, or 90 at night, and 100 degrees in the day. Like, is it really that hot out there?
Like 100 at night, like 113 in the day. Like,
you guys even want to go outside at that time? Like it was me, I wouldn't want to go out at all.
Like in the summertime, I just stay inside, dude. Like in the summer,
unless you want to die and shit, right?
Yeah, people that are not from here, they'll go hiking every year in the summer and don't take water, and they die.
What? Oh my god!
What earth do they live on? Are they from another planet?
That's how they made the 127 hours, that movie, right?
Oh, I think that was in Utah. That's I think.
Oh, okay.
Same,
I mean, it's close.
It should be a sign. Don't fucking hike without water. You will die.
You'll get dehydrated faster than you think, dude. I went out shooting and I forgot to take water, and it was like 107. And then I came to a point where I'm like, fuck, I stopped sweating, bro. I'm like, this is not good.
That's not good.
What? Oh, Lord.
Stop sweating. That's bad.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Yes, that's heat. That's the beginning of heat stroke.
Shit, I sweat every day when I'm outside at work. So, and I'm outside all the time at work. It's not
Hell
fun.
yeah. Listen, I sweat my ass off trying to reconstruct my damn room. And I drink my fat ass be up there and it's in AC and I'm still sweating my ass off. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna have all this water, okay?
He has like 3 water bottles. He's like, I'm having.
Yeah, I'm drinking, bro. Every time I come downstairs, I'm like a cup of fucking water. Like,
The problem with drinking a lot of water is like as you get older. I know Chuy and Kato, you probably don't notice this, but you're gonna piss a lot more as you get older, man. The bladder exactly.
I piss
like
a lot.
Beer.
Yeah, it's like beer.
Yeah.
I drink water. Yeah, I'll drink it, especially at work. I'll drink like 3 water bottles, and like the next 20 minutes, I gotta go.
Yeah,
damn right.
It goes right through me. Like,
Yep,
especially if
right.
you're sweating too, it just rapidly goes through your system. Especially
Right,
that.
right. It's
Like-
just like Corona and Modelo is just right through you.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
That with a little bit of lime, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
like,
right.
Oh, those go
like
good
the
with
other
some-
day we were spiking down ties, wooden ties with the spikes on the track. Basically, we're replacing the old ones with new ones, and we all of us have our own tie to finish. So I had to finish one side or one of my ties, which is both on each side, left and right side of the track. So I had to go every time I was finished with one tie, I would be done, go get water and come back. They're like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Bro, this is like a workout. It's hot as shit." I fucking by the time I'm done with the fourth one, because they're hard. It's hard, bro. It's like cement. Like when you're spiking them down, it feels like it legit feels forever when I'm hitting. I'm like, God damn. And I could sit there and I could do it like a little baby, you just hit it and it'll slowly go in. But dude, it's a workout, man. And I'm sweating my ass off.
Damn right.
Working, earning that money.
You know,
on the railroad.
and half the time I'm putting water, like the water bottles, I'm putting all over my body. I just fucking wash myself with it. They're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm pulling myself off. Leave me alone."
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, don't look at me, bitch. You're like, all you hear is.
You hear the steam. You hear the steam.
Does it get that hot, Chewy, in Arizona where you can literally put an egg on the fucking ground and it'll cook on the cement? Like it will get that hot.
It will. You leave your babies in the car, same thing will happen too, bro.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But it gets hot down here too, bro. But it's the humidity, dog.
Yeah.
The humidity here will kill you, bro.
Yeah, humidity is. It's like you don't want to be outside because it's like it's all over.
You're like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, mosquitoes attacking you. It's just fucked up, bro.
I'm pretty sure you got to put baby powder on your huevos, huh?
Oh,
hell yeah!
Johnson,
Hell yeah! I wear jeans, bro. If I wear jeans and I'm outside working, especially on a hot ass day, I gotta put some baby powder, bro. I'm sorry.
Otherwise, it's the swamp. You get the swamp.
Oh yeah, you get swamp fast automatically.
That's the worst.
Damn right.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I said, again, Chewy, want to thank you for coming on. Again, tell us where our family, our people listening, where they can find you. Websites, podcast names.
Yeah, streaming Chuy show. You could find it on all major platforms. You know, your big ones: Apple, Spotify, Anchor as well, YouTube. I got a Facebook, Screaming Chuy Show. It's also on Twitter. My episodes, I sometimes post them on my Facebook, but it's mainly just like memes and stupid shit just to promote it.
Yeah.
But I talk about anything and everything. And once again, thank you guys for having me on, man. I had a fucking blast, yo.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. We love you, bro, and we rock this shit, man. And every time we get together, we come through. We bring it. So I appreciate you coming on.
And I'm awake today this time around, so
yeah, me too. Me too.
I wasn't blasted.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely.
That shit was funny, dog.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. That was a long night. But so again, thanks for listening to Fam305. You know where to catch us. fam305@gmail.com. I got the website, fam305podcast.com. Dre, where are we on Instagram, Facebook?
Instagram, Facebook, the Fam305. So y'all come check us out. Leave a comment, leave a fucking complaint, leave what you want to leave, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, and also I want to plug in my stuff real quick. I am back. I am now full-time streaming, playing video games. I'm Facebook. I'm on Facebook gaming.
I've been gaming a lot.
I've been gaming. Yeah, you've been gaming a lot. I've seen you the other night. We played, but I'm on Facebook gaming.
I suck.
So you guys can check me out at facebookgaming.com/Dranzo. That's DRANSO0. And I'm also on Twitch. You can check me out on Twitch as well. Same thing, but you're gonna have to type a little bit more. It's gonna be twitch.tv/KillaDranzo. So KILADRANSO0. So I'll be on there now a lot more. I think I'm getting a lot of traffic, and I don't know why. And I haven't been doing a lot of videos, and I think it's because of us. Honestly, I think it's our podcast.
Nice.
So
damn right.
So
right. And speaking of traffickers, speaking of traffic, y'all come check me out at the Traffickers on Instagram and on Facebook. That's my rap shit, and I have an album out on Spotify and Apple Music. The Traffickers too, so y'all check that shit out too.
Yeah, I dig that, by the way. I like that song, Two-Headed Snake or Two-Headed Monster.
Yeah, Two-Headed Monster. Yeah,
I dig it, bro.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, check it out, guys. Also, if you guys like really good rap music from his album, if you ever listen to it, it's called That Boom. I love that song.
Oh, I wish we could drop it right now. I don't have it in front of me. Of course, I don't have my.
We'll drop a little snippet. Drop a little snippet in the
drop a little snippet on the way out.
Yeah.
So again, thank you. Thanks again, Chuy. Once again, we'll do this again. Episode 114. We are out. Be safe out there. Those of you that are out and about, be safe. Just whatever you do or don't do, just be careful, okay? Because whatever. Let's see what happens, right?
Yep. Love you guys.
Right.
Thank you again, Chuy.
All right. Thank you guys.
Sir. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the Fam305.